camera. Good. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Terence, welcome. What happened? Mm-hmm. 怎么又错了？ Welcome, welcome. Navin Weeks, welcome, welcome. Thank you very much. Tana, thank you, thank you. Fanny, thank you. And they, thank you very much. 这讲个了，这种不行呢，没有道理啊。我们再会，我们。董海佳进入直播间了。哇，这个美颜功夫可以哦。翻转，我想用它的美颜。嗯哼，对不对？ Still 3 minutes. Okay, sorry. This morning tested all the camera. It looks some have some problem. Cannot open it. Let's test it again. Okay. Mm, okay. We know. Wait. We wait for 5 minutes. The friends and all my sister and brother have a nice and beautiful holidays. Uh, 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 some of my best friends and my best brother and sister, they all understand it. I love the holiday very much. So for the each holidays, I not only consider how to play, but for next week we finish the holidays and started come back to work. So for this Saturday and Sunday, it's sure. I know I keep worker. It's sure keep worker. So I think each time. That's why for each 1 week we have 2 days outside. We will go to the market and discuss with different area, and some both make the special area is very professional, and we can discuss what your business and what happened in the marketing, which one is bad, which one is not okay. So sometimes I will waste the most of time to do this, check the marketing, what happened. I think this. I think this is very very important for me. When I go to the marketing, I can understand what happened and what's the new project and what's the maybe for the cost the price and the manufacture, what's the improve and anything anything will happen and then I can confirm what I and our team will how to do how to move in the marketing. So that's why this is very very important worker. This is very very important worker for me for our team. So sometimes only one hand we can get the different the message from the website, and the other hand we can get the different the news, different the message from the marketing. Only the marketing, what they happen and match the internet the happen is the same, and then I can judge what what I will to do and which store, which style is good business in the marketing, and which one is hotel, which one is which one is wholesale in the marketing. I will give the idea. I will give the idea in the first time. So for these 2 years, for these 2 years, I will for these 3 years, counters is coming in, and counters come in, and no stop. I go to the outside. So for this Saturday, I go out. I visit different of the friends. I listen what they say and what they say and what's the idea, and then and then I come back. I will judge what they say. What they say is right. What they say is a mistake, and then I will. And then I will consider that how to do uh, for the next, I will consider that how to arrange all of my work. Uh, uh, some I only to say for the Saturday, I get the news from the marketing. If for my beginning, I only listen for the beginning of the story. It's sure. This is very bad what happened for me. But I listen all the guys, what they say and what they happen in the marketing and what their idea and different way I get the news from the marketing and I say some is happen it we looks we use our one eyes to check this is no good for us you listen you will feeling not very comfortable but when all the when all the questions from the beginning to the end, you listen all what that happened. Some is bad, some is good, and then you will give the final answer. The answer is it's good for me. Yes, this is give me the idea. We sometimes we no care what the other guys what they want to do and what the business they how to arrange it. I think this is other business and for each one company it was the experience and the workers way and they make the people way all is different. Sometimes sometimes I only to say I only try my best to do myself. The first I keep I'm honest what I say, what we will do and then I will keep the direction, no make mistake. The direction move the way that is right, and I think maybe we move in the direction. Sometimes we need to do like this. Some is up, some is down. I think this is your. I deeply need to understand it to make one worker to get the successful make one business to get successful not easy. You will meet the difficult questions. So we need to try our best to pass to avoid all the difficult all the danger and we must try our best to take all the work keep your direction to move. Yeah, this is okay, but but I think this is very simple the idea, the simple, very simple the knife idea. Most of the guys cannot understand it. So sometimes I understand it here and I arrive around my friends. They make too much trouble. They make too much trouble by themselves. Yes, some little trouble it looks for me, but for the long time to check, the stupid trouble only is bad for them. So we no care this, only the short time what that happen. For all the non-way, we make the business, we must to check for we only not only use half year, 1 year to check one business. We make business, we must have the long time, maybe 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years, or 30 years, maybe long time to check what's happen, what is mistake, what is wrong, and we only keep the direction, no make mistake, and everything will move. Follow what you think to move. I think this is very important for the non-business in the marketing, not only for you make some need trouble. I think most of them need more enough honesty, more let our take our hard more larger and larger and to accept in the marketing what will happen is good and what will happen is no good. But but only you check my face, you can understand. Some is very bad in the marketing. What happened when I'm living in Shenzhen, taking my holidays, and some is happen, some is maybe I think some is happen. It's very nice for me. I maybe I no make trouble for anybody, but the other guys there have a business culture. They each other will make some trouble. I think sometimes not I make the trouble, others make trouble. I think sometimes makes a business. It's not the bad questions. What happen? Uh, it looks all it's good for me. So that's why. So that's why I. So that's why I never. That's why I never am not happy to check what's happen, what's no happen. For the each time I go out, I visit this area. It's kind of the guys we discuss about the manufacture. We discuss about the material. We discuss about the quantity and the craft and everything. I hope I can use about 3 years to talk about all the manufacture, all the craft. It looks this year's we go out to discuss any gem store the business. It's more nice and easy than before. What uh, I see anything. I don't want that you are in the first time you will say, I will do. But Eric will come. But most of the firms will told me, Anna, we will try. If you want to try, it means I give you idea, your heart or your head will accept what I see the idea, what I see the direction. I think this happened for me. I feel very, very happy. They can do like this. But before I told them do like this, every guy say you are crazy. Why you asking the polish the gem store is mirror polishing? I think for manufacturer we deep need to understand it. You can it's easy to change the stabilize the glue and then make out the good, the shiny color, and all the each of the manufacturers manufacture craft. You know make trouble. You speak it to the manufacturer to arrange all of the worker. I think if men, if people, if worker, if cutters, no make mistake and everything will proceed very quickly. No make any mistake, but most of the worker makes the trouble, makes a mistake, always belong some guys not use the strict worker idea to make some mistake or choice, and then finally the customer will complain. This is this is sure. So for most of the workers, so for most of the machine we can count, the computer we can count, and and only the main ideas. Sometimes is not so easy to count, no make mistake. So before I told all my customer, all my sister and brother, I discussed with them. My QC is the first number, no make a mistake. My craft also is the first. This is sure. I know tell lies. I can do like this, but for more and more business always come in. For each one step of the worker, I can note for the each one, special in the If the craft polish or cutting no good for my eyes, I can easy to check what's happened. And only for the size have smaller problem. I think some is by come from our QC girls. I think for some pieces have some mistake. This is for the manufacturer and for make the business for me. Before I cannot accept why have this mistake, but business make to today. I can understand all the mistake, all the all the not very good the happen the questions. Why this questions happen? Why this one makes the mistake? I can understand it for the time go on. If yeah, I can understand it for some of the famous guys to say, if you can control everything, no make mistake. I think if no questions, everything is smooth, it means you can stop your worker. You no need to make this worker no sense. So only for the each day, each month, each year. Some make business have some question, there have question needed us for our work time to serve it. This is the means we that this is net way finish. We are all life in this world, and for each day we are for the smaller questions, and for the non-life, for the one for the long time for life to make the business, we can say, oh, for this one we get more and more successful. So only difficulty can only we solve many difficulty, and then finally can get the successful. I think most of the time before I meet the some smaller difficulty, for my eyes, I can understand this mistake cannot happen. Why have this stupid mistake come out? But now, maybe when I arrive 40 years old, I can understand what all that happened. I can understand that before I cannot accept the person, accept the worker. Why you know this worker not professional? So maybe for the long time to make this business, for my head have the different culture for the understanding for make the business. Okay, this morning we open my ins have used more long time, but it's okay. And we discuss here about 20 minutes. I think it's okay. 20 minutes is okay. We will see you here tomorrow morning. Now, and I need to say thank you very much for Alibaba all the friends. Later, our girls and our boys will discuss here, say hello to you. And for explain of our all of the goods. Okay. Natalie, welcome. Oh, welcome. Mecca, welcome. Thank you very much. Read. IENE, welcome. Thank you very much. Jessie, welcome. Lenny, welcome. Vigo Butter, welcome. Thank you very much. Kate, welcome. Tess, Keith, welcome. Benny, welcome. BELE, welcome. Banner, welcome. Honey, welcome. Thank you very much. Honey, L3, yeah, great customer. Mahmoud, welcome, yeah, L3 customer. Jennifer, welcome. Thank you very much. Angelika, welcome. Great, L3. Yeah, Some of the firms, I know you are very famous in Alibaba. You have another continue to buy. Sometimes Anna gets the inquiry or discussed by the online. Some of the goods I only to say for the unnatured gemstones, unnatured stones, or some is about, and maybe some is clothes. Not I am special in the nature gemstone jewelry. So most of the time, I know way to give you the best service. Spiny, welcome, welcome, welcome. Netka, welcome, welcome. Thank you very much. No, welcome, welcome. Victor, welcome. Rodolfo, welcome, welcome. Thank you very much. Okay, my time is arrival, and then our girls will discuss here. Is here. Okay, they will see and they explain our good. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye. Erico, thank you very much.